Hello, hello. I hope everybody's doing good. Okay, here we go. Let's see, 55. Hi, Cal. How you doing? Oh my God, Subaru Outback or Subaru Crosstrek. Oh my God, I've never fucking. I can't. Also, hi, Chips. Everybody sit up straight. Don't shrimp. My God. Okay. Okay. Let me figure out how. I think that there's only. Oh, this is actually a super fucking easy page. Oh my God. I love it. I can see everything. How does it feel to have multiple eyeballs? You are tapped into the Matrix. All right. Today is going to be an easy panel. Goddamn, I feel like this song is directed 100% at Nathan's dad. Jesus Christ. I can't. Okay. I have so much going on. First, before I get started, I want to say thank you to everybody who has subbed to me on a variety of channels. First and foremost on YouTube, the most recent one is Sean McGovern. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. But we're almost to the threshold of 1,000 over on my YouTube, which is insane. So thank you so much for that. And then also too, thank you to everybody for following me over on the Liminal House Press account as well, on TikTok, because that bitch is almost at now 500. I think I just crossed 500 on that thing actually. And then also thanks to everybody who subbed to my comic over on Tapas. Lava Gale and co really fucking came in swinging over on Tapas. And got me to 100 subs on Tapas, which means that I can now monetize ad revenue. So if you haven't read my comic yet and you want to shoot a couple of Tapas pennies my direction, you can check out my comic there. I just dropped the link into the Twitch. I'm also looking for people to review the book on Amazon. The first 5 chapters are volume 1, and the second 5 chapters, so 6 through 10, are volume 2. So it's completely free to read, and then if you pop over to Amazon and leave me a review, I will be forever grateful, and will also give you a commission. I'm trying to get my reviews up on my products, which is really hard as an indie author. So if you'd like to do that, I would be forever grateful. But other than that, things are slowly fucking happening, and I feel like I've unlocked the marketing fucking secret. I have fucking become God in terms of TikTok growth. I don't know what the fuck happened. I stopped thinking of TikTok as a vibe and then started being like, all right, how do I science the shit out of this? I put my Nathan Lamb hat on and I was like, okay, what the fuck would he do? And the answer is fucking math. So I feel like I unlocked the secrets of the universe now. And it's not insane growth, but it's at least fucking consistent. Good to be back. When I worked with the laptop, I had to miss the shit out of... Yeah, not needing to... Yeah, and 2 fucking keyboards? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so much shit going on all at the same time. I'm glad. I'm glad that you, are back to normalcy. That sounds like a good time. I get to draw fucking yin again. Also, everybody hydrate. I'm drinking a 7-year pu'er with lavender creamer in it. I wish my tablet actually worked as a second monitor. Honestly, funny story about me. I recognize everybody really loves them, but I fucking hate the Cintiq style monitors. Also, everybody should stretch too. We got a whole self-care combo here. Oh my god, if you do that, the pen won't work on the screen you want. Like, what? That's crazy, though. Yeah, I fucking hate those monitors. I feel like either, 1, they don't work 90% of the time, or 2, I know I have, like, an older Cintiq model here that a friend lent me, and, the fucking plastic is so thick that it's, like, the disconnect from actually drawing on the surface is fucking wild. I hate them. I hate them so much. I literally will just fucking do a lap tablet until the day I die. Alright, let me figure out what I'm doing with this. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Alright, let me fucking take this over here so I can censor the boobies so that way Jeff Bezos does not come for me. Honestly, I think the fucking secret... Let's see, but having a... Oh yeah, fucking something to worry about in the future. Well, I'll let you know if you ever want a second drawing monitor. If we're going to sell this Cintiq, or if we're going to give it back to Jamie. I'm not really sure what the fucking vibe is here, but I do have a fucking Cintiq monitor, and probably Jace would sell it at a very discounted rate, if that is something that you're interested in. It's also heavy as balls, so, like, there's also that. We need to eject it out of our area. Yeah, I'll let you know. I don't know what the plan is with that fucking thing. I don't know what's going on. I'm merely a man. I am merely just a dude. Do I have... a model for Guan Yin? Because I know I did at some point. I do. I was like, I swear to God, I got them somewhere. This hopefully will make it pop up if I just resave this. It's taking forever to save. At least I'm out of the hell of whatever the fuck this page was, actually. I'm grateful for that. God, this is taking forever to save. I'm so close. Literally, the planning for this page is going to go so quick. There we go. Sure. You ever go, I gotta make this person float? This is where, guaranteed though, I get totally got for having a fucking nippy. Tapas already got very angry at me for having a yin nippy the last time. They were so angry. I was like, this is not my intent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. Oh my god. Slowly but surely. Alright. I'm like, I have to fucking slowly reposition this person's hand. Alright. You ever just think about how you're fucking doing a fucking hand position and you're like, man, this hand is brokey as shit, but there's not really anything that you can do, and you just kind of vibe and you just leave it alone, and then you know deep in your heart of hearts that something is happening, but you're not really sure what. That's where I'm at right now. Not the nippy. Yeah, it was really bad. Yeah, it's fucking crazy because I have this non-binary character who legitimately does not have boobs. No boobs. This person is completely, like, gender neutral, and it is not uncommon in mythology for this character to be depicted as either a man or a woman, so they're 100% gender fluid or potentially even agender at that point. And this model does not have a feminine chest at all, but because Tapas reads the character as female, they were like, that's a nipple. And I'm like, what is wrong with you guys? Like, there's literally nothing about this character that indicates that they are male or female. They're like completely gender neutral. So I'm like, y'all are doing this to yourself. They're totally okay with Wukong's nipple being out. But as soon as Yin's nipple is out, that's when it's a fucking problem. I'm like, that's a weird thing. It's a weird thing, Tapas. Does Sean have dialogue? Yes. Boop. Look at that. Hi, Gamby. How's it going? How you do? Oh, I guess probably so that way I don't get censored. Because apparently Bezos does not like anything. I have to, like, fucking really just shh. Barbie doll parts, go away. We're fine. Really, what they got mad at me, what Twitch got mad at me for the last time was a butt. It was the booty crack. The booty crack made Jeff so angry that they suspended me on Twitch. And I was like, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that a girl doing a hot tub stream doesn't offend you, but one booty crack on a 3D model was what did it to you. Yeah, that's all we learned, really. That's the actual lesson that I'm taking to my grave, is that Jeff Bezos is not... He's not a booty man. See, is this more of an anger phase? What I love about this is that I can use this twice. I love being cheap. Work smarter, not harder. Y'all, I'm sick of my body wigging. But yeah, otherwise, I have to do office hours today, and that means that I have to sit in a class with a bunch of students who do not give a shit. Guaranteed nobody's gonna come to the office hours. That's pretty typical. This class is literally gonna make me fucking, like, crash out. Actually, nobody's tried to turn an AI yet this term, so I guess there's that. I'm like, I'll take it. But I say yet. I have to finish grading stuff today, and then I have to grade at a convention this weekend, which is not great. Not exactly super stoked. Oh wait, is this Brush Beauty? Oh my god, I did a bad thing. I did a bad thing! Guess what I did? I used the wrong damn brush. I suck. I was so excited, I just defaulted to my standard illustration brush, which is not the brush I use for this comic. At all. Awkward. I'm glad I caught it. This brush has, to some degree, more fine-tune control than the other brush, actually, ironically. More, point finesse, more point control. Funny how that works. I'm actually, like, high-key kind of glad that I don't have to teach this, like, at this school anymore after July. I feel like it is slowly sucking the soul out of my body. I need my Dr. Lamb Comfort playlist. Let's go. What do we want to listen? Yep, that's it. Fucking wrong brush, I swear. Oh, I don't know if y'all saw, but I finished up the cover for, or like the work in progress cover for Appetite. It's like the temp cover for right now. I'm fucking in love with it. Now that I'm done with fucking doing art, I'm gonna get back to doing, or for like the Court of Snakes backer kit, I'm gonna be getting back to doing writing stuff. So next week we'll do writing sprints instead, and it'll be slowly fucking cutting words out of Appetite, which is gonna suck. But I guess I made it through 4 chapters, and I'm like, I've completely cut down shit. I'm almost like 2K words down out of 16K, so... And then I gotta query that fucking thing. Actually, where am I at on queries for this week? I should probably check. Oh, I have 2 that expire. It's been pretty fun going through all of these. And by pretty fun, I mean I want to cry. I've queried almost 50 agents at this point. And actually, some of these are no longer accepting queries, so I should remove them from my list. There's actually quite a few of them that do not have queries open right now. Actually, a lot. Like a lot. I have like 75 agents in my queue, so that'll be how much I don't know, I could just query 50 and then fucking give up. But I guess I have until April to make that call. So we're gonna figure that out. Who knows? Fucking gross, though. Tarot spread. Whoa, wowee. Wowie zowie. Sorry, I got distracted in Query Town. 3 whole cards. That's crazy. Yeah, that just means that next week I have to send out more. Yeah, thankfully I get the audio alerts on my end, so if anything fucking happens on stream, I can, like, actually pay attention to shit. I know what's going on, sort of. Only kind of. Alright. For your 3 cards, we got 6 of Cups reversed. 8 of Pentacles, that's a good one. And then 3 of Cups reversed. So whatever this is you're dealing with is a kind of an emotional one, or it's tied to your emotional well-being. And it seems like whatever you were dealing with in the past before had to do with a lot of unreasonable demands from other people. So in terms of, like, emotional exhaustion, your emotional bandwidth was, like, 0. And you were trying to be constructive in finding solutions to specific problems, but there was a chance that people were just being pushy, and you felt like you were being, like, emotionally manipulated to some extent. Your coping mechanism for that was to go and hang out with friends, which is not a bad thing. But that has led you to this point where now what you're dealing with and what you're trying to figure out is that you want what's best for those friends, the friends that were potentially really emotionally heavy. And you do have the strength to provide it. So you've been doing a lot of, like, financial or even just, like, regular material resources work for these people and emotional labor for these people. So that is not a bad thing. But something to keep in mind in terms of that 3 of Cups reversed is that if you continue to do that, as long as you have the resources to do so, you can definitely continue to give those resources. But there is a chance that if you overgive, there could be a lot of disappointment down the line, whether people just decide that they're not going to use the resources in the way that you were hoping, like they're not going to be responsible with them. People could be overindulgent. People may be very depressed. People may be very jealous. And so just keep your eye out for that. And, like, give where you can. Don't overdo it necessarily. You're not doing the wrong thing. It's just, like, some people may act very strangely in the next, like, couple of months. So watch out for that. The next 2 months might be kind of wild. Or 3 months, I should say, actually. It'll be kind of tender. A tender subject to deal with for whoever you're dealing with. Guys, Anime Universe is hiring a concept artist. I'm okay. Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, so people could be weird. When are you planning on moving? Like, in the next couple of months or, like, soon-ish? Super fast? Oh, late February. Yeah. So things can get kind of funky. There may be, like, some emotional sticking points. It seems like financially you'll be fine, but emotionally, people might start acting kind of weird. That seems to be just kind of the vibe. But people are like that around big, like, change. Oh my god. Photoshop's like, I'm spinning the fuck around. It's like, I don't really want that, but that's cool. I'm preparing myself for, like, the same thing. Apparently shit's supposed to get really weird around our move as well. I'm not really sure what it's gonna be, though. I'm like, based on the way shit's going, fucking anything could happen. Which is really fun. Having a really good time. Jason and I want to do this really big road trip. But, like, we may not be able to do that. We'll see. If shit keeps hitting the fan with the politics here, then we're probably not going to be able to do the road trip like we wanted to. And are just going to have to, like, just go straight there. Which is low-key kind of stressful, but that's okay. Shit's getting funky and not in a fun way. All right. Hello? Pocket. Pocket. Also, I have, like, the weirdest craving, and I don't know how to fucking deal with it because it's for bitter melon. And Jace fucking hates bitter melon. And I found this lady do a recipe to make good bitter melon. And I know that Jace's mom could and probably does make a pretty mean bitter melon. But I don't want to make him suffer if he doesn't want to eat it. So I don't know. I don't know how to navigate this. I'm like, do I just text his mom and be like, Mom, night? I need some, like, ensalang, ampalaya, I think is a bitter melon in Tagalog. Or like ginisang ampalaya. That's what I fucking want. Is it ensalang ampalaya or ampalaya sounds good, but ginisang ampalaya sounds better. I want the melon. It's not even an actual. Well, I guess it is an actual melon. It's more like a fucking zucchini. I am a zucchini. Infected mushroom is gonna fucking carry me through hell. I'm pretty sure. It's going to be an interesting page because this is going to be partially in color, so that's fun. Woo! There goes Sean. You ever just go yoink and then just like... get Sean down there, you know? Actually, you know, I kind of want an open eye. God, they're so pretty. Like, they're just fucking so pretty. This should be illegal. actually kind of want to open this just a little bit more. God, okay, but hold on. I gotta open up the Guan Yin page to remember what the fuck their outfit looks like, because guess who does not remember? Was it chapter 5? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, hold on. I do have to, like, fucking take this off the stream really fast. No, Nippy! Alright. Yeah, see, and you want to know what's crazy? Is that they didn't have problems with page 116. Did I have any censorship on this page? No. Yeah, so they didn't have fucking problems with page 116. Little weenies. I just find that interesting. I need Tapas to be more consistent with where they have their issues with the Nip Nops. That's really what I need. Because I don't want to unnecessarily censor a character if they're depicted in art in a specific way. Also, everybody should stay hydrated. God, this hair is so fucking pretty. Honestly, I love this shit. Chinese, traditional Chinese fucking... Oh yeah, and I forgot that they have fun eyebrows. I can't forget that shit. Yen's got the good eyebrows. I need to make them not look fucking angry, though. There we go. Fun. God, they're fucking so pretty. All right. So for those of y'all in the art industry, did y'all hear about fucking HeartCon? And also, as a gentle reminder, if anybody is planning on going to HeartCon, please fucking don't. Like, I promise it's not worth it. Yeah, long story short, Butch Hartman, the creator of Fairly Odd Parents, and Danny Phantom, after scamming and conning people out of, I shit you not, fucking $250,000 on Kickstarter, decided that he's going to run a convention named after himself, which, first of all, I would like to point out sounds like fucking hard-on, so I'm not really sure who was behind that decision. And the tickets at minimum are $1,499, $1,499. And if you want to have a private one-on-one dinner with Butch Hartman, it's $1,800. Oh, 100% he's behind the decision. He wants to fucking con more people. That's really the vibe, is that he just wants to con people. Because that's what he's good at, is fucking conning people. And unfortunately, because of all of this, Tara Strong is now on my fucking, like, no-no list. Because she's apparently a huge fucking stan. And, like, I get part of the reason why she's there is because she voiced Timmy in Fairly Odd Parents. I understand that. But also, too, I'm like, girl, the red flags are fucking abundant. Oh, no. No. This guy has a history. Butch Hartman has a history of scamming the shit out of people. He's traced artwork. He's used AI. He has conned people out of money. This is like 100,000% not like, yeah, hard con. I don't know. Yeah, I think that he's 100% making these decisions on his own, and everybody's afraid to stand up to him or to say anything about it because he's a fucking crazy person. But honestly, the only other alternative that he had was ButchCon, which in my mind is a completely different fucking convention. Yeah, no, I think that he doesn't care. He wants his name on everything. He does not give a shit. Yeah, no, he's fucking... Yeah, I think he has zero awareness. He's a fucking... Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, point being is if you were thinking about going to this event, do not fucking go to this event. I recognize most of us are poor, so that was probably not on our demographic list of things to do, but like, holy shit. It's also time to feed the Snorlax, so if you haven't had any snacks, please do. I think, much preferred ButchCon. I think what's sad about him is that I think he is a scammer with self-awareness. And then thinks because his ego is the size of the fucking sun that he can continue to do this shit and nobody's gonna say anything. And I'm about ready for this to be like a DashCon situation where like nobody shows up. It would be really funny if it was just him and like 3 other people. But then I feel bad for those 3 people who lost all their money. You know, it's like... Jesus. Just sweet God. I just wish that he wasn't like this. I'm like, you had literally one job and it was to not do this. Yeah, him, Tara, and some rando. Yeah, it's like the people on his panels are like producers for his own shows and stuff. And I'm like, okay, so you just got everybody that you think is important together to go and do this? Like... You couldn't find anybody else in the industry besides people that you actually knew or like are paying to be there effectively to do this for you, and so now you're just trapped. Like this is all you got. I'm like, I don't know. Tara Strong also though is the one who was like fucking super pro AI until somebody tried to steal her voice and train it, and I'm like, oh, so you're fucking fine with AI until it affects you. So I think about her a lot, and I'm like, I don't know. All of this, crack. That's just all I have to say. I don't know. This smells like a very bad business decision. It reminded me a lot of, like, do y'all remember that in 2024, when there were those people who advertised that Willy Wonka immersive experience in Scotland? And then the whole thing was fucking advertised with AI, and none of it was actually real, and people showed up and it was one person in a warehouse with a bunch of fucking bad party decorations? That's what this feels like. Oh, yeah. I wish I was that person. I love that that person was like, yo, I saw an ad on Craigslist, so I just kind of went for it. And I'm like, you know, sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. Like, and I love how the internet made up lore for them. Like, the internet didn't have to go that hard for this poor person who got fucking scammed into this job. But they did, and you know what? That makes me very fucking... It restores my faith in humanity a little bit, I think. I just think about that person a lot. I hope they're doing okay. To know that you, like, went internet viral for whatever the fuck that was. Like, what a time. I hate to be this guy. Every time I draw Guan Yin, I think about this, but, like, I hate to be this guy. But they probably got mercury poisoning. All of their jewelry is made out of fucking cinnabar. You can only hope it's red jade and not cinnabar, but knowing this time period, it probably was cinnabar. Everybody loves a good old dose of mercury poisoning, y'all. I went to a poison exhibit, actually, and there was an entire fucking exhibit in the poison exhibit on cinnabar, and I was like, that's funny, though. And it's a beautiful color. It produces such an amazing... No, you definitely spelled cinnabar right. No, that's 100% right. Yeah, you got it, though. No, that's right. That's right. There's so many mentions of it in Journey to the West. It's like... It produces such an amazing color, but, like, sweet God. I'm like, this one goes out to all the kids who fucking busted open the mercury-based thermometers. To be fair, though, there were some instances in ancient China where they actually successfully used mercury to cure cancer. Some. I'm going to put a big-ass asterisk. Some. Which is, in itself, incredibly fucking impressive, but also... I'm like, are y'all okay? And the answer is no. I'm pretty sure that they died of other shit after that. They did their best. Okay, let me drag this down here. There are so many layered pieces of fabric here. This is what I get. This is what I get. This is what I get. Damn it, Guan Yin. They're like, would you like to see my fancy tunic? It's like, no, oh my god. I just love how the whole Buddhist crew is like violently non-binary. It just makes me really happy. Mocha uses he, they pronouns. Like, I think that he would consider himself gender non-conforming. He likes wearing dresses. I don't know. I'm a fan. I love that that's canon, too. That's not even, like, me being, like, progressive or anything. It's, like, actually just fucking canon. Actually, I'm gonna leave this open. Don't look at it! I'm gonna turn Sean off. Goodbye. Actually, I'm gonna have Guan Yin be like low-key translucent. And all magic-like. How did I... Don't ask questions. Don't look at it as the opposite of Patrick screaming, look at it! And it's the same energy, but in a completely different scenario, you know what I'm saying? Okay. God. Hopefully Twitch is not going to get me for this tech nip. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, whoops. I don't think so, though. I think we're going to be okay. If I keep my fingers crossed hard enough, nothing bad will happen. I may have to censor it for the comic for posting it online, but in the print version, it likely will not be censored. Okay. I just don't want Jeff to come after me, you know? I just want to be free. I gotta zoom away. Okay, don't look at it. Yeah, I love how Jeff is, like, fine, and, like, Top Boss is fine, like, with Wukong completely topless in just briefs. But as soon as a slightly more effeminate-looking person has a nipple out, then they're like, can't do it. Monkey nipple? Fine. This nipple? Absolutely not. I'm like, I'm confused. Okay. We're gonna fly through this page, to be honest. I feel like I am going at the speed of fucking sound. Shoo. I'm okay. Oh, that, you know, that makes sense. I was like, Sean's looking a little pale. It's because she is. Not what I wanted. Is this the cheapest panel of all time? Absolutely. I don't know. I guess actually I could have just done like one of those like K webtoon style like floating talking heads panels rather than the alternative, but I feel cheap. I have become a curse. The things we do to produce a comic by ourselves so that way we don't have to scream and cry. The sacrifices we make. Sometimes your panels are cheap. And that's the way it goes. And that's okay. What is happening right now? What the fuck is going on? Okay, I'm right. There we go. That was what I would call a time. Whee! Honestly, that's what I feel like is every day for me, and I'm just gonna zoom in here on their face so that way I don't... Actually, I have a color palette for this fucking exact reason. Looks like a new transition. Okay. I'm just gonna try and stay as zoomed out. Oh, you know what I realized? I'm just gonna stay as far away from the nippy as humanly possible so that way I don't accidentally trigger death. I am just scared. I'm like, don't look at it, Jeff. If I go dark on Twitch, y'all know exactly what happened. Hello? Okay. Did I shade? No, I didn't. I mean, alright. I don't know why I didn't there, but I'm going to do that here. Gold. This is gold. I don't draw them enough. They are important, but they don't show up in the comic nearly as much as you think. This expression is still super fucking funny to me. Alright. Hydrate. I feel very alive. I've been just drinking this pu'er and enjoying my best life. Remember when I said I was going to make them translucent? I thought about it, and then now I've worked myself into a place where that'll be kind of difficult. That's okay. I'm going to do it. I just have to do this in a really funky way now. Because I was not thinking I was in fucking automated mode, where I was like, you know what, this person is actually here present in the scene. No, they are not. Sean is receiving this via psychic transmission. Via gut feeling. The brain, exactly. Guan Yin doesn't communicate via fucking cell phone. That's for plebeians. I didn't even think about that there. I swear to God, I need to open up the one that's... Because this is the first chapter that they were introduced in. What? Oh, I guess it was in volume 2. Chapter 6. Where is it? There it is. I'll open this. And that way I can use this as reference for clothes. I just didn't shade it in this particular panel for whatever reason. I feel like my art has improved pretty violently since even this point, which is ridiculous to think about. Not the tasteful cherry blossom. Yeah, no, I had to censor it because otherwise Tapas would not let me post it. They were really fucking freaked out about it. Like, I had to do the most in order to avoid the wrath. It was not even a joke. I'm like, I don't know if this is going to cause issues here even. I'm like, it might. I might get booted off of Twitch right now for all we know. And so I might have to, you know what, for the sake of it, because I don't want to fuck around and find out, we're gonna just kind of, wow. Fucking terrible. I'm probably going to have to censor it for Tapas on this page. I don't know if they have a, button now for like nudity. I'm like, if the comic is labeled as 18 plus, that's what confuses me. Is it's like I have this listed as 18 plus because I acknowledge and recognize that there are themes in this thing that are very much not like kosher for children. And I'm like, I've already labeled it as 18 plus, so why are you freaking out? Why are you giving me problems? I'm like, I've done nothing to you. I'm realizing that actually... There we go, better. Yeah, in the print version of the comic, it is definitely not like that. We have a full Guanya nip situation. It's literally the most annoying shit that's ever happened. Alright. That'll do. That'll do. And then I need to think about what I'm doing for the background here. I actually am going to go back to page like 116. Which I'm gonna put over here, and then also I would like 177. Look away! Oh, wait, no, it has the censorship nips on it. Never mind, we're okay. I'm like, don't look at it! Yup, that was a nip. Don't look at it. Okay, it's all of you. Pikachu, I choose you. I'm gonna use this in the background because it's badass looking. And then, don't look at it. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I love this at the bottom. Very pretty. And actually, this all needs to go. Actually, this can stay. But I do need to select this. And then, or actually, just kidding, merge these two together. I'm going to go like this, and go like this, and then invert, and then this gets deleted. Goodbye. And then I also need to select actually, wait a second. I feel like I fucked up. I done fucked up. Incorrect. Yeah, nice. And actually, I'm gonna do this on a different layer, just for the sake of. Actually, what I'm gonna do, this is actually easier than I think. I'm making this unnecessarily difficult for no reason. Boop, beep, boop. And then I'm not gonna be able to see this for about 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna go like this, and then we're gonna go like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. Like this, and now we can see it. And now I'm going to duplicate this, turn this off, and we're going to go. Actually, need to also duplicate this, merge this, get rid of this. Turn this off. Oh. Do I want to reduce it that much? Actually, I don't want to do this way. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off for now. And I kind of want to just go like this. We're going to give her the give them the translucent fucking Princess Leia on the hologram vibe. And I almost kind of want to go, well, maybe not. I must glitter. We gotta glitter. Where is the hair here? What is happening? Nope, that's not it. It's gotta be here. Right there. So why is this doing weird shit? Oh, linear dodge, that's why. Alright, now we're gonna turn this back on. Goodbye, line art. You did your best. And then also, too, goodbye. Glowy arm. Did I do this, like, in the weirdest fucking way humanly possible? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. But did I do it regardless? Yes. Alright, so now I need to get Tasteful Cherry Blossom. Grab this color. Ugh, gross. Oh, I need to reduce the... I need to have the scatter increase on this, because otherwise it's going to be fucking obnoxious looking. Why is there no space? That was weird. There's like no spacing turned on it. I'm gonna have to like really just kind of... Dumb. That's all I gotta say is just dumb. Like, this just looks like ass. It just looks like poopy. All for the sake of censorship. This is so dumb. No, we're gonna have to do spacing. I just need more. I blame Tapas for this. I'm gonna kind of just pull these together. Oh, and actually, you know what? I don't think this is the same brush. It was a Taoshin brush, but I don't remember which one it was, so maybe the reason that I'm having issues with it. Was it this? Nope, weren't you. Was it you? It was you! Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. And I'm going to do another layer up here in the front. We're going to fucking select outside and outside and go inside. That way this is like slightly more like... Oh yeah, true though. Putting together computer stuff actually is legit very exhausting. Yeah, because then that looks super nice. And then if I turn that off, that's how that'll look. If I keep it on, then that's how the censorship will look for Tapas. I don't know. I'll see if they have a nudity option here. Because, like, I swear to God. Let me see. I'm actually going to go look right now because I want to know if I have to keep this ugly-ass thing. Mature content. Yeah, they have sexual content and or nudity. I'm just gonna fucking keep it off. And honestly, if they try and get me for it, then shame on them. Shame on them. I'm gonna leave it on for right now for the sake of Twitch. But like, if they fucking go for it, I'm gonna be really, really angry. I'm gonna be very upset. There we go. That's some glitter. That's some serious fucking shit going on here. Okay. Save. Surprisingly, this page was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be way worse, but actually... Oh, but actually, though, I'm going to drag this and put it down below. There we go. Oh, but wait. No, I'm not. We got better. Okay. This was traumatizing. My brain is soup. Oh my god, your cherry blossom brush. You know. See Chips, you know. Okay. I'm going to use this one. No, sweet lord. Probably I'm not going to need this much. Oh my lord. Oh, Photoshop, why? Why are you so large? This is a good one. Wow. Are you telling me to hydrate again? I'm so moist. I'm also tired as fuck, though. I recognize, though, that that's because of all the weird shit that's going on here. Oh, everybody sit up straight, too. Thankfully, I wasn't shrimping too bad, but sometimes that shit can happen. Why would you do this to me? I think... this should be okay. There will be no shrimps in this chat. I have this sticker on my water bottle that, no joke, is probably one of my favorite stickers that I've ever fucking owned, and it just says Shrimp Cult Now on it. So I don't know, I relate. Look at that. Why are you size 17? I don't... It just, like, arbitrarily will change shape and size, and I don't understand why. Like, I don't know what triggers Photoshop into being, like, randomly changing font size. I have so many questions about it, but I have never been able to find any answers, and it's only CC. CS6 never did this. Maybe it's a resampling issue. No, that's not it. Yeah, literally everyone is like, why does it do this? This is wild. I'm like looking at a forum right now and like... Yeah, definitely a post-2017 behavior. It only happens with copy-paste from resized text layers. So if you've resized your text layers, they will be damaged. That's so weird. Yeah, it's not very intuitive for the program to maintain scaling that you copy from a scaled layer. Why would I want this as a default? Font scaling is ridiculous. Yeah, so it's a fucking bug. Photoshop will adjust the size to fit the area provided. What the fuck? Okay, so hold on. Oh, this is stupid. Okay, so then, reasonably, if I go like this... And then I... Oh my god. Okay, so effectively what's going on is if I go like this, and I paste, there is a chance that it won't be size 20 font. Because it'll scale it... Wow, I hate Photoshop. This is such a fucking counterintuitive feature, and I love how people have been complaining about it since 2021, and nobody's done anything about it. That's, real stupid. Everyone is like, this is the worst thing ever, and you used to not do this in Photoshop. Is like, but what if we made your shit stupid for no reason? And it's like, oh, okay, sure. What the fuck is this? Okay. Meanwhile, Photoshop dropping random fucking phantom text boxes in places. I don't know what's going on. I just am a man. I remember when CS6 fucking actually worked. And now I'm trapped here, having to use CC for my job. Part of me has a fucking... well, it's tough, because it's like... Part of me has half a mind to go back and... to... just re-download fucking CS6, but then also too, they have discount. Why? Hold on. There's nothing outside of that. I hate this program. They've discontinued all support for CS6, and so the only place that I have it is on my laptop, which barely works. So it's like there's no real way for me to go back. So they've effectively stun-locked me into using CC, and that really pisses me off. Robert, I am mildly irritated. I'm making it happen. Why am I chilly? Good fucking question. I'm like... in my office right now, it's 66 fucking degrees, which I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest. But even when I increase the heat, it does nothing, because it's just cold as tits, and this room has poor insulation. Okay. Lava! Oh no, you grumpy! Oh no! What's happening? I just yelled at Photoshop for like 15 minutes, so I feel that deep in my soul. We just finished a page, and now I'm gonna go on. I gotta turn the sensor back on, because otherwise Twitch will freak out. Oh my god, I got an ad. Oh god. Image, duplicate. We're going 256. Look at that. Okay, let's throw in some... I'm going to try and keep this to as much floating head text boxes on this page as humanly possible. Oh god, free me. Oh god. You're in jail. Oh god. Did you make it? Are you okay? I'm out. Sweet god. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to be spending this time probably prepping for the next page, so that way I can just get through it really, really fast. I got this. Let me see what I'm working with here. Let's do chisel tilt. Oh, is this gonna be like a classic 6-panel? I don't really like those though. Sure, we'll try. We're gonna try. We're gonna give it a good old shot, you know, a good old college try. I don't normally like those kinds of pages, but I know this doesn't look centered, but I promise this makes sense. I say this every time. Okay, so that's fine. However, ooh, we're very close. There we go. That looks like a classic Batman page, if I do say so myself. Oh my god, watch streak for 3 days. That's crazy. I'm out now. I can hear you. I'm so sorry you got thrown into ad jail. Yeah, that's so crazy to me that more software doesn't have light table features, because it's like, that's how we fucking do 2D traditionally, so why would you not have that in your program? You know what I'm saying? That's bananas to me. Okay. Me. Move this man's head. Time to figure out what I want to do with this hand. This is fine. We had to fight Jeff Bezos in here earlier over a nipple. You missed a great battle. Okay, let me just throw these in here really fast so that way I don't get got by Jeff. Okay. I'm gonna use a lot of like breakaway panels here probably. Oh, duh, I'm a silly Billy. This goes actually not there. It goes over there. I am a fool. I don't know why I thought Wukong was the main character for a second. I'm a fool. Who am I to think that that man is the main character of this comic? I am misguided. Nope. Don't go over there. What if I became a chicken nugget? Would you guys still watch me stream if I was just a piece of sentient deep fried chicken? Enzo needs some help here. What is even happening right now? You ever just... I'm fine. Everything is fine. Not me trying to fucking fight Daz. I feel like we should just make a comic that is just like 99% Daz monstrosities and nothing else. It's like Monster Factory shit. Like we need like the most horrifying fucked up models of all time. I guess Wendy's head gets to be in this panel. That's fine. Realistically, if that's where she is, this is why we have the cameras. Monster models would be cool. No, have you seen Monster Factory? They're not monster models. Monster Factory is the McElroys, and they go into games with character creation and just fuck up the model as much as humanly possible. The McElroys are the my brother and me, or they're also which D&D show do they do? Adventure Zone. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, Adventure Zone. Yeah, the McElroys, this is for Polygon, I think, that they do. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, Monster Factory is great. But yeah, the McElroys are fucking incredible. They're super, super funny. If you have not listened to the Adventure Zone, you absolutely should. Oh my god. They do literally everything that they possibly can to make the most horrifying... Oh my god. Where's Zerxenia? Oh, they don't have a picture of Zerxenia. She's kind of iconic. Yeah, Yeah. So that's what I mean. That the Daz can achieve some really horrifying looking shit. Oh my god, Pam. Oh man. Yeah, so then they play through the entirety of games with these cursed ass models, and they're really funny. So if you haven't enjoyed the McElroys, you should definitely go and do that. Holy God, they sure are something. That's all I gotta say. I love the McElroys though. The Adventure Zone is very funny. They also have great graphic novels as well. Yeah, Monster Factory be fucked up. Oh my god, and also thank you for acknowledging that you'd watch me if I was a fucking chicken nugget. I do appreciate that. I just feel like I have chicken nugget energy right now, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to describe. I'm just gonna fucking completely disclude anything here. That has to do with any other characters. I don't even care. We're entering full talking head floating webtoon mode. I've done so much with this damn background. I don't want to do it anymore. This is the most intense fucking shit. Truly. There's so many people in these panels, and it's slowly killing me. Oh, plot twist though. You want to know what's funny? There's not 6 panels in here. That's hilarious. What a time to be alive. I feel like I'm like I need this arm to not I'm gonna need fucking Sean to be in a different position here. Oh god, this is horrifying. Oh god. I feel like I constantly have to like turn off use limits on shit because they don't work. Like I understand Actually, you know what? Let me just move fucking Enzo too. Go, buddy. Have fun. Oh, God. You know that moment when you have a really bad looking fucking hand and you're trying to like make it so that it's not bad looking because whatever the fuck Daz just did is potentially one of the most horrifying things you've ever seen in your life, and you're just trying to cope with the fact that the hands are like so fucking broken that you have completely checked out. That's what just happened to me. I am afraid. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I was like totally locked in on getting these fucking things posed. Holy shit. When I get situated, I should look for like good mass plus size bear Daz models. Unfortunately, I hate to be this guy. If you find some, fucking let me know, because I swear to God, the bow model that I have is effectively just like a broken to all shit looking fucking standard like 8.1 Genesis model, because like I cannot find for the life of me anybody who does any plus size men. I was able to find my favorite one for muscular men, like, I don't know, I would say Hulk-like body type, is called the Brute. That one's fucking fantastic. It is paid, but like honestly, I use it every fucking day. Like, it's so worth it. And I found plenty of plus size women morphs that are very wonderful, but like, yeah, plus size men, no way in fucking hell. Children, absolutely not. Daz says, you want normal looking kids? Not fucking today. My Brady model's cursed as shit. He's so scary looking. And it's like, just for the proportions, I have to like redraw his entire fucking face because he's so scary. I think about that a lot. He's literally like fucking pure nightmare fuel. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna get through maybe. Actually, you know what? Sometimes you don't want it, you know? I don't want to draw anybody else. I'm just gonna fucking draw just the face. And I know somewhere somebody's yelling at me being like, you can't do that, that makes it boring. But then also I'm like, I got 2 spoons. 2 whole spoons. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, Render Hub. I've like never downloaded anything off of Render Hub. Oh, those are not bad. See, here's the thing, and this is what I don't like about some of these morphs. So we have this one. One, downloading off of Render Hub, be very fucking careful because some people just load them with viruses. I have yet to have that happen. The Brute does a better job of doing this. So if you're looking for this kind of body type, I would use the Brute. That's going to be this one. This one is only for G8, but yeah, this body type, this one is much more anatomically accurate than this. This is not quite good. I would not use this for the sake of anatomical accuracy. If you're really trying to like nail good anatomy, this one is, yeah, definitely better. This though, this is actually pretty good. This would be more so what I would be looking for. I wish that this was for G8. Yeah, because what I like about this, and this is what you should be looking for if you're looking for morphs for reference, what I like about this is that this has a sliding scale of movement. But again, be careful with RenderHub. I love RenderHub, but also, too, I've heard really horrible shit about people fucking accidentally getting, completely sideswiped by viruses. But yeah, the Daz, for this body type, I would go with the Brute G8. This one is alright. And then even still, this is definitely the superior to this one. This is a fantastic morph. I wonder, I'm like looking for what their tags are. This person looks like they're okay. But yeah, people make morphs for every single fucking female model on the planet, and they never make morphs for men, which is really fucking annoying. Yeah, and legit, I'm like Googling for fat here or plus size. Literally 0 results. Plus size returned 1. This one's actually pretty good. Yeah, because there's loads of them for female body types, femme-presenting body types. So, like, these are great. These are great morphs. Nice, curvy, lots of, like, stuff to use. You can use it for G8. This looks great. But yeah, if you're looking for males, it's like, good fucking luck. You'll literally never find one for a dude model, ever. Good try. You will have to fight God. Yeah, because I feel like at that point, based on how few models there are, I legit just break the fucking Daz model to make, like, Bo, for example, and then just deal. You know, I can draw over it. I understand the body type well enough. And as long as I can get the proportions close, it's not worth it for me to, like, try and, like, fucking download a bad morph and then not be able to use it as reference effectively. Because mostly, at least for me anyway, this is not necessarily a tool to teach me anatomy, because I've already got enough of that, like, in my toolkit. It's to help me, mass produce poses in a way that allows me to, move through this comic quickly, so I don't have to suffer guessing proportions and perspective every time. So it's a perspective tool for me at that stage. But if you're using it for, yeah, accurate anatomy, be sure to download stuff that actually has good morphs, because I swear to God, there are people out there. That one for G9 is good, though. And guaranteed the guy that made the Brute will eventually update it for G9. It's just a matter of time for them to go through and recode everything. But I personally don't use the G9 models at all. I tend to be one of those kind of people who it's like, if I fall into a system, though, I'll just fucking use one thing for the rest of forever. Like, if I could still use CS6 to this day, I would still be using it. Because I'm to the point where it's like, I don't really need anything else. I'm definitely a if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of a person. This will make sense in a second, I promise. This is going to get all filled in with hair texture, so it doesn't matter if it's 100% accurate. It looks like lobster pieces. I'm a lobster. Yeah, if anybody can find one for a G8 model, I'll literally cry, though. I don't know what it is with, like, male morphs. People are like, only the most buff super model fucking body types exist for men. And I'm like, that is an interesting take there, guys. But Daz tends to have that issue in general where they're like, effectively, nobody but, like, an Angelina Jolie body type exists. And it's like, And that results in me having to just bust a model to all hell in order to get what I need. And sometimes that's the way it goes. Yes, 1000%. I totally agree, Chips. Well, like, what's hard is that, like, it's like, one, like you're saying, finding the photo refs is difficult, and then two, it's like if there's not any, like, you can definitely, yeah, you might have to mix and match model types here. I try to stay as consistent with, like, which style of model I'm using, or which, I guess, gen of model, I should say. Yeah, and most people are like, I want buff-ass men. I'm like, that's not what I want. Yeah, people legit are just like, just fucking break the model. And thankfully, yeah, I'm gonna fucking not stare at it. It, like, is to a point where it's like, at least I'm not using it for 3D rendering, because if I was using it for 3D rendering, I'd be fucked. Like, it would be really bad. You'd have to be, like, making your own models at that point. But because I'm just using it for, like, general positioning and shit for comics to make things faster, it's like, it doesn't matter so bad. So, Bo's neck can be broken as all fuck, and it's like, it's fine. Because at the end of the day, I'm just using it for positioning. Yeah, because you can do a lot with the standard Gen 8 model. What you're looking for is to go in and change the body shape and shaping. If you guys don't know about shaping, it's an entire tab in DAZ that allows you to change the body proportions of your characters. And you can create some pretty decent looking plus size models using just the shaping tool. So be sure to do that if that's what you're looking for. I find that you can get some pretty decent looking sizes. I mean, Bo's like 6'2", I think, 6'2", and pretty damn huge. He's like a bulky ass dude compared to like the standard quote unquote DAZ model, you know, where they don't really want anybody that's like crazy. But yeah, shaping is going to be what you want. So I don't think that you need to download a separate morph for it personally. But for big muscles and like anatomically correct muscles, probably you'll need a different morph. Because the base like DAZ morph for that shit, like they produce weird baby smooth like shit. Let me just really quick, what I can do is I can open up I'll send a screenshot into the... let me just actually, Chips, just DM you the fucking screenshot of my model, and I'll show you what I mean. Fair warning, it will have booby and it will have naked booty. But, like, this was done, this model, both of these models were done with just the standard shaping tools in DAZ. And it doesn't have as exaggerated, like... You could also, like, I don't know. You could see how his neck is, like, fucking broken. That's, like, that's really what I mean. Like, the underside of the neck is busted as shit, but the general proportions are there. So it just depends on how accurate you want your models. And if you're not super concerned about that, that's like a decent way to do that. And the shaping tab looks like this. Oh my god, please. And that's where you can adjust all of the proportions for your character. You want to go onto that actor tab and then adjust from there. Because then that's where you're going to get your body size, like where the weight sits. Like, it's to the point where they have, like, you know, it's in, like, pear shape, or it's, like, muscle, or it's like, body size, you know. So those are, yeah, those are all available there. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I use a combination of the Brute and other stuff on him, though, so that's why he's so, boxy. And so when you start to combine, like, the DAZ standard, like, morphs with, like, other custom morphs, they can get kind of fucked up. Oh, yes, you totally should eat something, though. And also, we should drink Wawa. I have to go do my office hours, and I don't wanna... I don't wanna! I start screaming. I'm fine. Actually, I'm not. I'm not okay. I'm crashing out. Oh, like, normally when I'm doing office hours, either one, I'm sitting there, in there by myself, or two, students will say they're going to show up or they need to show up because they need help, and then I'm sitting there expectantly waiting for them for fucking 2 hours, and then nobody ever comes. And I'm like, bro, how am I supposed to help you if you just avoid me? Or you forget, like, this is not how this works. You're like, I'll be there. I also have to grade a lot, and that's mostly what I'm not looking forward to is grading. I'm just to the point where I'm like, nothing I do could possibly help these students. You are literally the only one. And you don't even count anymore because you're not even in my class. You've just gone entirely rogue. Why are you on gradient tool? I don't need that. I need this. Thank you. You're an overachiever. I'm supposed to be eating lunch, but, like, I don't even know what I want at this point. Oh, I guess I have jalapeno poppers. Oh, and I guess I also have fucking tuna salad and chips. I guess that's gonna be what happens to me here, probably. I don't want my friend to be alone. I appreciate you. It's just like, what makes me sad about it is that I want to help people. I'm like, no, I really do. I want you to come in here and I want you to ask me questions, and then no one does. And then they struggle in the class, and I'm like, I wonder why this is happening to you. You're telling me that you need help, and then you never come. I don't know how to tell you that in order for me to help you, I need you to be here. And if you can't make my office hours during this specific time slot, you can schedule any other time. And when I say any other time, I literally mean any other time. I really do mean it. Okay, well, at least I got a start on, like, one other page. But we did do this one. So that's cool. Sean's about to go demon punch somebody in the throat. So I guess I'm going to go do that. I'll be back on Monday with probably, actually, believe it or not, working on the cover for Appetite. Or not Appetite, for Mirror Gaze, I think, actually. Believe it or not. And that would be pretty fucking sick. So we're going to do that. I'll figure out what I'm doing next week. That'll be fine. And then Tuesday will be more like actual editing. So we'll get working on that. But thanks for everybody who hung out. I appreciate you. I'll see you all next week. I'm going to be at a convention all weekend, so wish me luck. Hopefully it won't be painful. And I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.